On behalf of the ENVS 181 class of Fall 2020, Department of Environmental Studies, San Jose State University in San Jose, California, our group is leading the project Bring Back the Bees. For the next few minutes, we will be learning about honeybees and how they are so intertwined into our daily lives. We'll also be diving into the practice of beekeeping and exploring the potential of bringing a beekeeping program to SJSU. And then lastly, we'll talk about an environmental justice topic relating to bees. With that being said, take this moment to just imagine with me. A world without bees. Everyday life as we know it would not be the same. We've all probably been to a supermarket or grocery store and have seen all the food products and produce they have on the floor. Being unaware of the significance that bees have on these products, it's easy to take this luxury for granted. Having said that, without bee pollination, those grocery aisles would be empty. Now, before everyone starts rushing to their local grocery store to try and grab what they can before it's too late, let's all remember that the bees are still here to help.
Bees earn their reputation as busy workers by pollinating billions of plants each year, including millions of agricultural crops. Being pollinators, they assist with the facilitation and improvement of food production, thus contributing to food security and nutrition. Humans have harvested bee honey for thousands of years, as it contributes to much of what we eat. In the past, honey was only considered a sweetener, whereas today we know that it contains many beneficial substances put to practical use. It is an excellent nutrient and calaminative. Thanks to its antibacterial and antioxidant properties, it is widely used in folk medicine. Honeybees impact wild plant growth as they are responsible for the production of many seeds, nuts, berries, and fruits, which also serve as vital food sources for wild animals. Bees are also integrated within the food chain system. They, along with their honey, are eaten by critters like birds, raccoons, possums, and other insects. Honeybees are an important factor to wildlife habitats. Their hives assist in establishing terrain for millions of other insects and animals. Their role as pollinators aid the growth of tropical forests, savanna woodlands, and temperate deciduous forests. In essence, bees improve the natural quality of life. They enhance it, benefit it, and sustain it while maintaining the planet as a whole.
This embedded interaction between honeybees and humans has developed into a practice known as beekeeping. Beekeeping is the maintenance of bee colonies in an effort to receive honey and beeswax. It's a sustainable practice that requires little land and does not harm the environment. Beekeeping consists of 5 essential equipment parts. The beehive. This is where the honeybees will live and produce honey. A smoker. This tool calms the bees and reduces stinging. A hive tool. This is a multi-purpose tool used when maintaining and inspecting the hive. A veil and a pair of gloves. These are used to protect your head and arms from stings. And lastly, feeders. Feeders provide sugar syrup to the bees.
The location we propose to place the beekeeping is in the L-shaped corner of the science buildings. This area best fulfills the listed requirements. The most important factors we had to consider location-wise were sunlight and wind patterns. Luckily, direct sunlight will only last for 4 hours, and there are wind breaks on 3/4 of the beekeeping perimeter due to the building structures already there. To ensure stability, the beekeeping site will be placed on a simple wooden platform. When it comes to concerns about foot traffic and people getting stung, there will be warning signs about the beekeeping site inside of the Martin Luther King Library, before the entrance to campus from 4th Street, and 2 signs on each walkway leading to the library, one being 50 feet out and the other 20 feet out. We will hire a bee inspector from the apiary program to check on beehive conditions every 2 weeks, and they will check for temperature and illnesses. This way, we have accurate records of beekeeping data. The instructor will do this for 1 year, then a selected faculty member on campus will continue to track the data. The goal is to only meet the inspector once every 6 months. Beekeeping on campus isn't a novice idea. There are plenty of campuses across the country that offer these services. The most prominent ones in California are located in Cal Poly Pomona and CSU Channel Islands, or CI for short. Cal Poly Pomona has a 1.5-acre meadow dedicated to holding 31 hives. Their hives are productive all year round due to the garden that their Office of Agriculture has planted. CI became a certified bee campus in 2018. Beyond just having a bee farm, the campus also has established a committee and developed habitat plans specifically for the pollinators. They also host awareness events and offer courses/workshops focused on educating faculty and staff.
Fortunately for San Jose State, urban environments are proven to be great for beekeeping due to the urban heat island effect, which allows for warmer and more tolerable conditions, especially in the winter when compared to the rural environments. With the layout of San Jose State, the honeybees will also receive a varied diet and have increased physical energy due to the flowers being in close proximity to the proposed hive location.
Once upon a time, San Jose State also had a beekeeping program and course dedicated to the practice. Unfortunately, over the years, we lost that program, but in 2018, President Papazian signed the Bee Protective Campaign. It encourages universities and local districts to completely withdraw the use of harmful pesticides on campus agriculture.
Environmental injustice issues can be recognized when it comes to bees and beekeeping. We, as a student administrative body for SJSU, must consider different perspectives in order to better understand what needs to be addressed, specifically regarding food insecurity. Bee population numbers have been decreasing, and low-income communities will be the first of many to be impacted. Food insecurity is one of the biggest issues they face, combined with the unaffordable prices there are for healthy food options. By hosting this program on campus, although small, we can contribute towards mitigating against this problem and possibly inspiring other colleges and campuses to do the same as well. Before we close, let's take a moment to remember some of the information we shared in this video. First, we learned about how bees play a key role as pollinators, not only in the environment, but also in industries our society depends on. Then, we looked at urban benefits to beekeeping and why our campus is a perfect fit to host this type of program. Finally, we highlighted the importance of food insecurity in relation to the bee population and the dangerous situation it poses. So with that being said, we ask that when making decisions to consider what was shared today and to give us support as we continue to push forward with this project. The time has come and we've said our part. Now the decision is yours. To be or not to be. Thanks for watching. You can show your support for the Environmental Resource Center and Department of Environmental Studies by signing here, along with the several others who have decided to be part of this. All it takes is a simple scan of this QR code with your phone camera.